Alright. Let's see here. It is 11:47.
Are you uploading the footage to YouTube and like cut it to the good boy moments?
Yeah, we're gonna cut it to the good boy moments or whatnot, or I'll leave Daltona to do that. I want to see Daltona. I want to see what your your mass editing skills.
Challenge accepted.
Yo, fucking Dracula's blocking my view.
Hey, howdy everybody, welcome to the fucking Prizim podcast. I'm your host, Alex. Fucking get this fucking crazy ass fucking coughing shit off my stage, Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway, welcome to the fucking Prizim podcast. It's fucking Halloween, yo. Spooky fucking scary time of the year. How are we liking the fucking new Tower Unite update? Fucking Halloween! Fucking let's get some applause in here, Jesus Christ, we're fucking silent. What the fuck, Cindy, get your fucking furry ass off my fucking stage. I'm already having to deal with Umbre's antics. I can't deal with two of you fucking furries going nuts over here. Anyway, so I'll try to fucking carry on with my shit while we got these two dipwads over here fucking dabbing back and forth over here, which is something we'll get to in just a bit. Again, it's Halloween. Halloween update has finally come. We've once again been graced with the terrors and that flaps in the fucking night. How are we liking the new fucking Halloween update, by the way? How are you liking it so far?
I don't know, I just started the game.
Fun. I got two furries dancing on my fucking stage. And Patrick fucking Hey, this is not... Get the fuck off my stage! Don't make me use a flamethrower. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to become a fucking cook starfish, do you? All right. Anyway, so Halloween 2020. Can I get my sign? Can I get my main sign? Yeah, there we go. Fucking Halloween 2020. We've got Ghoul Coins. We've got fucking prizes. We got new items. All sorts of fucking fun shit. Anyway, did you fucking puke on my desk? What the fuck? Fucking go sit down, damn it. Fucking Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, this is absolute chaos. Just how we've always fucking envisioned it, I suppose. Anywho, so Halloween update. Items, spectacular, everything. We have had I've had quite a bit of fun with this year's update. There's been a lot of improvements in a lot of areas and whatnot. I'm really enjoying the new trick or treat minigame. How many of y'all have been able to have some fun with that in the plaza? Yeah. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Yeah, so, trick or treating is something that, you know, it's something that not all of us are going to be able to enjoy because of current circumstances, but it's no big deal. Just fucking Jesus Christ, why are there so many people on my stage? I am going to fucking roast and toast, motherfuckers. Get off my stage! There we go, now we're getting people. Cool. Yeah, take the elevator down.
And don't be
don't
spooked.
worry about that. Just take it down. I had to save a snapshot of the studio as is before we start moving crap around.
There they go.
There they go. It was me. I crashed because I was trying to set those guys up on stage on fire, and the particles crashed my game.
Okay, so I crashed before you crashed. I see.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, y'all motherfuckers, come over here and sit. Over here. Lev, would you be
good, everybody?
you would be so kind to cool it with the items. I don't want to crash again, please.
Oh shit! Look who joined! Yo, the man is here.
Oh god, the man is here.
The man is here.
Yeah, said, please, I don't want to crash. Oh damn, it actually is the Lich. Oh damn, it actually is him.
That's not
oh damn,
Lich.
it's Vampire.
He's not real.
Oh damn. Yeah, take the elevator down.
I bet a month of Discord Nitro will crash again.
What's that?
It's an elevator that goes down.
Takes you to the underworld.
It said, I still see the fucking sights. I know it's off
Holy
for you,
shit.
but it still shows for me.
Yeah.
The perm is bugged. Just please don't throw them. I don't want to crash. I can't. My sanity. Listen. If my sanity goes, the ghost of my clock takes your souls. All right. There's nothing. There's nothing left for that.
Yeah, I'm here to support small business.
I just want to see how long this lasts.
Well, let's see. This is about the third time I've had to restart tonight, so we're gonna skip the intro. Not worry about that. I'm gonna just put shit up on the TV as the show goes on manually, so that I don't have to worry about about it crashing constantly and having to redo all that because it's annoying. Anyway.
Okay.
So, like I was.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway. Oh, it's all good. Anyway, so, welcome back to the Prizim podcast. We've had to restart about several billion times now because my game is cursed. Thanks, Mac. Anyway, so, Halloween. How are we liking Halloween so far?
Good!
Yay.
Alright,
It'd
good.
get a lot
good.
better if I had a... Alright, here we go.
Boo!
Alright, so...
Right.
Hey, how's it going?
We got
Let's
the
get
whole, damn.
hold
We
on,
got the
one
whole. We
second.
got the whole bony crew over here. The whole bone boy
There
crew
we
over
go.
here. Anyway,
These recline
yeah.
or not? No offense.
I think they
Oh
do.
shit,
But
he reclined too far.
yeah. Last time we had a group of guys recline that hard. I think their pictures on the floor over there. But last time we had a group of guys recline.
Oh, hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
There we go. Oh, God, no. Oh, that's...
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
no.
you activated. I think you activated the turbo climb feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the lay down climb. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh god.
Oh!
Alright, hands again. Let me do something real quick.
Oh?
Hello!
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, now we're talking. The hell thing vibrates. That's what I'm Magic fingers on the chair. Magic fingers!
That magic fingers.
I think, can we put me in like a room where I'm alone if we're gonna do this? I'm gonna be doing this in public.
Very
Oh my
Oh,
God.
fucking-
Oh, what the hell was
Very
that?
What happened to my neon signs? What the fuck? Why are they broken?
Everything's broken.
Oh, hang on a second. It's because I know what
Did
happened.
you guys
It's
just
because
see
I fucking
Budget Freddie Mercury run past
it's
you? What the
because
hell
I
was that?
fucking I blocked that one guy's model and then it
What the
busted
hell?
the textures on all the rest of them. Oh, it busted the textures on all the player workshop
You
player models.
busted
What
a
the
nut on your
fuck?
textures, bro?
I'll drink to that.
Hang on a second.
Pass me more of that pizza skeleton.
Alright, yeah, hold on. Let me get you some right here. There you go, dog.
Alright. I look a little different. I had to shed a few pounds to make it work. Alright?
You look great, man.
Yeah, I know. I had to slim down a little bit. No, it's no problem. It's no problem. We can make this work. All right. God, I feel so fucking naked without my model. Like Jesus
Is this the
Christ.
bootleg bone zone?
Well, at this point, it's gonna have to fucking be. At this point. All right. So now that we're back after an extended 15 billion commercial breaks, and by commercial breaks I mean crashing, because apparently an RTX 2080 can't fucking handle Tower Unite. I don't know why. Probably need to get my processor replaced. I have no idea.
If the processor, you need multi-threading.
2070S.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
You
so
need multi-threading.
anywho, so there's so much shit. There's so much shit that we've got in the Halloween update, like I was talking about. We were talking about fucking Trick or Treat. We were talking about some of the new shit. There was so much shit in the fucking Halloween update or whatnot that I had to take the liberty of really helping put it into context. So I got together with the guys at Pixel Tail Community, and we made a little bit of something to kind of go over the Halloween update. So if you would like to come turn the TV on, just for a moment.
Hey, howdy everyone, I'm Alex from Pixeltail Games Community, and this is everything new in the 2020 Halloween update. Exclusive milestones, new achievements based around the event, grueling new quests, good luck finding those bones, Ghoul Coins, Halloween's exclusive currency, to purchase items from the Ghoulsery, a few of the newly restocked stores which are filled to the brim with frightening new items. Halloween minigames have also made a return, Blast Ghouls and Ghost Hunt, Pumpkin Smash, Food Frenzy. There's also trick-or-treating. In addition to minigames, the Halloween characters have risen from the ground once again and brought even more gifts from the 8th Circle of Hell. Brand new plaza update, the entire lighthouse has been completely redone to match the newer style of the rest of the plaza. The Stray also received a much-needed remodel alongside By the Seashore, which has now moved shop to the Peninsula Cave. Try to keep an eye out for a few other notable changes in the plaza. 10 new animations have been added to the emote menu, Rough Convict Dance, and the fate of all humankind. The Zombie Massacre maps Compound and Gasoline both received polishing passes. Virus weapon effects have been completely redone. New ghost model for Little Crusaders. The new Condo materials. Lava, slime, chocolate, blood, and this interdimensional rift we found after dissecting a cat sack. That pretty much wraps up all the big changes in the 2020 Halloween update. Thanks for watching.
Okay, well that was creepy. Anyway, alright, so I got together with the guys at the unofficial Pixeltail community and whatnot. There's Levy, Biscuit, Socks, and I. We're working on sort of replicating the formula and whatnot that Nate had. Yep, Pixeltail community unofficial on YouTube. You can check it out there. We got a few videos up already and whatnot. This was the update that we did regarding the Halloween update and everything that was in it. There's another video that we posted recently regarding the monthly dev breakdown for October. So if I could still have your attention, give me a moment. And here we are.
Trick or treat, everyone! It's me, Spooky Socks! On this month's monthly dev breakdown, I'll be handing off to our newest member of the team, Biscuit, who has a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Happy Halloween!
Hi guys, Biscuit here. Just a reminder, this is all a work in progress and not the final product. We have lots to cover this month, so let's jump right into it. Work in progress versions of the pets, hats, items, furniture, and achievement icons that were made for the events. Arcade shooting gallery room, new projectile pad, talking sprites and level background concepts for the upcoming arcade game Galaxy Time. By the Seashore NPC, this gets a seal of approval from me. Work on track 2 of Sunrise Owls, as well as the slippery new Accelerate map, Washy Waterfall. More concept art for the remaster of Narnia, the snowy minigame area in the plaza. New art for the Typing Derby mural. Close-up views of the before and afters from the gasoline and compound polishing passes, as well as a side-by-side view of the old and new blood decals. Virus weapon effects have also received polish, which includes new weapon tracers, bullet decals, material hit sounds, and muzzle flashes. Try to keep the vandalism to a minimum, yeah? Retouched gold 9mm. These item icons have been redone using a brand new thumbnail system. Lastly, Condo item rotation now has even more settings, like the ability to change the rotation increment and offset angle. That's almost everything that was publicly shared for October, but there's still lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. If you want to support Pixeltail Games and their amazing work, you can do so on Patreon or Ko-fi.
So, Biscuit did a wonderful job with that. Biscuit did a wonderful job with that. I really had he had a good bit of fun with that. Yeah. Anyway, hats off to Leviathan and his amazing fucking editing work on those. He's the guy that handles a lot of the editing and everything like that. So I really had to give hats off to him or whatnot there. I would like to tip my normal fedora, but as you can see, I've had to buy this discount one from a Smitty's Western fucking store or whatnot just to fucking look half decent. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
Smitty's!
Yeah. Anyway. So had a good fair bit of fun with that or whatnot. Yes, we've had the Halloween update. So far, what is our favorite bits about Halloween? What are we enjoying this year about Halloween so far?
I like the Bone Zone.
I like it when I can collect candy and stuff.
Yeah, no, I can agree. The trick or treat minigame is actually quite fun. And given current circumstances, not all of us are able to go out and do some trick-or-treating this year, so it's nice that we'd be able to have a little bit of that. But anyway, so speaking on Halloween or whatnot, we have to pay a moment of tribute, of course, to our founding show, because the Prizim podcast wouldn't really be anything, wouldn't really even be here, more or less, to have this show, if it was not for the progenitor of all Tower Unite talk shows, the one, the original, the only, the Bone Zone. And if you don't know what the Bone Zone is, well, let's take a moment to enlighten you with this lovely trailer that we made for Season 4. Fair warning, it's scary.
The Modern Workshop model the scariest.
Can I get some fireworks? There's supposed to be fireworks on the show tonight. The ones, you know the ones. No, not those ones. Jesus Christ, boys, get up, flashback, take cover!
Yeah, so, for those of you who don't know about the Bone Zone or whatnot, is an annual Halloween podcast that our dear friend here, the Lich, puts on every so often. He does a wonderful job every year, and while most of it is pretty much pure improv and absolute chaos, it's always a fun time to be down at the Zone. So we have to always pay a little bit of fair tribute to the Bone Zone every Halloween, primarily because of the fact that we really wouldn't be here without him. I mean, it's primarily the reason why we have Jerry's Cigars, our Dejan Mustard, and a wonderful Bone Cologne. The original Bone Cologne, however, that didn't turn me into a zombie, Skeleman. I look like a dog. I look like a dog's chew toy. Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
You look good. I don't know what you're talking about. You look great.
Anyway, then we have our oculi. We have the Oculus Drift, Snift, and Lift, which were items from the 2018 season of Bone Zone. Hats off to them. And then we also have something that I made for them this year. I am very proud of this because I actually managed to dust off my modeling gloves over here on this. Our wonderful copy of Boned at the Zone Lobby Road over here, which you can now pick up on the workshop. You can now pick this up on the workshop as the case by itself and the record by itself, featuring some classic songs sung by none other than the Lich, such as, if I may turn this around. Such as Shut the Fuck Up, Barry's Broom Tune, You Little Trick, Why the Fuck Is This a Vinyl, The Skeleman Rap, Dollar Bills for Everyone, except the receipt, and Alex, I Don't Want Your Butter Sticks. Man, that's my favorite.
You had to either get everybody corralled into the theater, or you had to corral everybody in the main concourse area of the plaza.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, well, I got this idea to do a bit, and he went out and had a whole spiel, put a desk out there and whatnot, and he was like, oh, I'll make it like I'm doing a show, and it was a good time. And originally I was like, well, I'm still new to this, and yeah, I'm not great with people, so I'm not gonna want to talk. So I originally I had a little bit more meat on my bones. Albeit it was just kind of hanging, but originally I was security.
No, that's kind of the reason why I had Am over here. Am was just a fucking hobo I picked up off the street. He sold me his soul for a box of chicken McNuggets, and then I was just gonna be like, well, if one of those fucking jackwad assassins shows up, you can just be my meat shield for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
but anyway,
definitely.
Yeah, exactly. It works beautifully. I mean, he was my co-host for a long while of time, but then I found Wallace, and I'm like, hey, I like this guy. I like the cut of Wallace's gem. You know, fucking can't go wrong with that.
Did you say
yeah.
Jim?
Yeah, his gem. Yeah, did
hell
you
yeah.
know Wallace is made of seraphinite. It's quite
Hell yeah,
it's
that's
quite
what
nice.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. So you started in 2015. You've been doing the gig for a while. Has there been any particular moments that you were very fond of with the Bone Zone in its history?
Oh man, let's talk about the lost episode for a second.
The lost episode.
The lost episode might be like my favorite thing ever because listen, look, yeah, I know what that's like. It was just real. It was the realest. He's like, yeah, we got the guests, we got this. We don't really have like the biggest bit for the show, so we'll just see how it goes, and we'll like make bits as we go. And then, that did not go at all the way anything was supposed to go in any sense. With like, up and like consistency of the show.
Oh yeah, I remember the throwing knives.
We couldn't stop people from misbehaving. It was basically just the sound of like watak, 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 watak. The minute it's like, hey, thank you for coming on down to the boat. Watak, 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 and it's like, oh my Christ.
Yeah, I actually have. There's a picture on my wall over there on the memory wall, which is kind of wrecked for the. It's kind of wrecked as decoration. But if you want to come over here and take a look at the memory wall, up here I have a picture. Second from the top, left side. This was the update that happened just after Lobby 3 got put in. So when the achievements were live, this was when the milestones and everything was first added, and I had no perms or nothing to change any of this, to fix any of this. So within about 30 minutes, the show just turned into this. Just absolute fucking chaos. Fireworks, fucking dragons flying everywhere. Everything was on fire. You know, shit was just going crazy. Same deal with the fucking Christmas show that we had down here. Like fucking at the end of the Christmas show, we had a impromptu fireworks show in the studio. Quite a bit of property damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had one of those at the old set with Jerry, where he set fire to the whole goddamn set while we were sleeping.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate bit of fun there. And then, like, ironically, last year's Halloween update where we had the Bill family on or whatnot, and it was a slightly less hectic time, but I will always forget the time. I will always never forget the time where the studio almost burned down to the fucking ground because Mac decided it was a good idea to give everybody a fucking flamethrower for 300,000 EXP. Fucking dangerously cheating my ass. The only thing he's gonna be dangerously is fucking dangerously sued by my fucking insurance company.
Yeah,
anyway.
So that was like that's probably like number one. It's just because it was just real. And then, like, all of my interactions were, like, very genuine. All of the Lich's interactions were very, like, genuine. And it's, like, we had a lot of fun just trying to, like, wrangle in all, like, the running around rats.
Oh, yeah.
Well, exactly. That's just it. It was, like, everything was very real. Like, I was very annoyed. Lich was very annoyed. But it's, like, at the end of it all, we were just like, you know what, the hell with it. Let's just see how far this goes. We're just going to be like, all right. For some reason, the beast just wouldn't die. It just kept recording.
God, the stars aligned on that night, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like secondarily tied. There was a Rusey trying to drive my car.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
Rusey trying to drive my car was really good. That was the one where I, despite me denying him his insurance claim, like the fourth time. Hey, he should have known. I'm just saying, he definitely should have known that there was something up with that vehicle. But you know, you live and learn.
Man, I remember one of the first times I was driving or whatnot. I ran over a hobo, and that's how I met Am. Anyway, but okay, so speaking on that, on Rusey and Crazy, how did you find where did you find Rusey and Crazy? Where did they end up coming into the mix?
Well, Crazy is kind of just like something that happened. He's like a thunderbolt in the middle of the night, where he just kind of shows up.
Lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, really.
He's sort of when I met Crazy, it's like, not to take away from Skeleman, but like Crazy is definitely there's like a weird reoccurring theme in my life. Like it's like a talk, not a talk show, like a comedy show where it's like despite all the jokes about his person, his show in general, the Cosby Show, it was a running gag that they would constantly add more kids to the show. They would find the time. Like Rudy, his youngest daughter was the original. Like,
yep.
I'm a kid. I'm funny, and I say silly stuff. And then it's
I'm
like,
quirky. Kids say the darndest things.
And then it was like, oh, his oldest had a kid now, and they're cute and funny. And then Raven Simone was one of his like second oldest daughter's like kids on the Cosby Show.
So
Raven, and she was like a great child star too. And so it's just like a recurring theme in my life that I will continue to like. Originally, it was like I had a friend growing up. He was like a couple years younger than me, and then next thing you know, he moves on, and I'm like, all right, I don't have like a kid brother figure anymore. Then eventually I get on Tower, and I bump into Nephco, who like everyone always hears about but never sees, because surprise, he grew up and he's living his life and he's doing his own thing. And then Crazy, I had known when I knew Nephco. Nephco was about 15, Crazy was like 12 then. And when I first met Crazy, I will never forget. All he did was scream. He was so horrible. I couldn't stand him because he would just like little kid shrill scream in your face, and you were like, "Stop!" And he's like, "No!" And he just keeps going, and I'm like, "I hate this." And he hung out with Foxy and Chimera a lot. Foxy,
yeah.
He raised him basically.
Yeah. Fucking Foxy over here is just being the proud dad.
For those of you who don't know, Thur is Foxy, so that's our nickname. For
what? Are you fucking for real right now?
Huh?
Did you not know
that reminds me of when I have a unrelated, but when I told Duff that Djums and his original name on Blog TV was some hippie, like when he found out they were the same person, he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, you guys have been friends for years."
Yeah,
he didn't know that our friend was. He didn't know that our friend that we had on Xbox Live was someone we knew like 5 years ago. He was like, "Whatever happened to that guy?" I go, "We hang out with him." And he's like, "What?" I'm like,
"Yeah, no."
He's like, "They're the same guy."
Yeah, I used to have so get this, right? I used to have a friend, way back when I used to do shit with fucking Gmod sandbox servers, way long before I got in, like, Tower Unite and all that other shit. I used to admin for Gmod sandbox servers, and there was one server I used to go to called, Battle Axe's Fun Times, and it was mainly like a PvP sandbox server or whatnot. But there was this one guy there who I was pretty good friends with, and his username was Dr. Stein or whatnot. Anyway, he and I, we would get up to all sorts of just stupid hijinks or whatnot on the server constantly. And when the server shut down or whatnot, we kind of lost track of one another eventually, whatnot. Well, about a couple months ago, I get added by some random guy on Steam, and he's like, I know you from somewhere, and it's like, but I can't figure out where. And it's like, well, okay, can you give me any hints? It's like, I think I know you from, like, Gmod. I had a fucking, like, anime name or something like that. I'm like, Stein?
Damn.
And fucking, like, and he was like, yeah, fucking dude, it's been forever. That. I'm like, dude, like, fucking, it's been forever. Yeah, he's been doing a lot better, which is good. But yeah, no, fucking, I always love meeting up with like old friends or whatnot. I miss my Gmod sandbox days because those were fun days. Though especially days where I could just screw around and whatnot. In case you didn't already garner it completely, I'm a fucking ass. So
what an ass! Am I right, everybody? Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm reading the room wrong here.
Get the fuck
reading the room wrong here.
Yeah, no. So I was quite an ass being an admin or whatnot for Gmod servers, and also for the one TF2 server that I was an admin for or whatnot. I wasn't like mean or malicious or whatnot. I just like to screw with people for off and on or whatnot, just to kind of have fun or whatnot, do just random shit or whatnot. So I would always kind of I was always kind of a bit of an ass, and Stein and I were that was mainly because of my time with Stein, because he and I we just like screwing with people. Because I got to be an admin on that server, on that same server for a bit. So one thing I would do is I would help Stein like break into bases to screw with people that were breaking the rules. It was fucking great. Because, like, as an admin, I had, like, all sorts of, like, tools to fucking, like, break into shit and everything, and it's like, they'll never see it coming. Yeah,
I feel that, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, so y'all pretty much, y'all got crazy there, and then Rusey was pretty much the same gig, though, right? He was just...
Yeah, essentially,
Rusey was a showgoer, and if you watch we did the 2-night special. If you watch I think it was 2016 Bone Zone. That
sounds right.
Griffin edit. I put it on my. I think I put it on my my Joe's Movies Inc. YouTube. And which don't go through the videos on there because don't.
Yeah, you believe me. We've seen horrible things.
Just don't talk about them to me. Some of them.
Just don't talk about them. You come talk to me about them. I love talking about that shit. That's just hilarious to me.
Griff just sort of fell off the face of the earth, rest in peace. But anyways, I met Crazy. I'll start with the one that I knew first. I met Crazy, and he was a chaotic, insano child. And then I got to know him more, but he was still he had no chill. He couldn't sit still. Anytime you would have any conversation, he had to talk while you were talking, which I know is just him wanting to be involved. But he had a good spirit. So I was like, I don't want to be a jerk to you. But anytime it would be like, oh, the Tarry Night update came out. He'd be like, yeah, it came out and this happened and that was in it and also this thing. And you're like, just give me a second to breathe. And so he was around me like I knew he really wanted to he really was he was like, oh, those guys are so cool. The dudes that'll hang out and do the Bone Zone and stuff. And then it was the reason he got picked up, I think it was after Rusey, was because every time I would be like, hey, we have a little Discord that we talk about shit in, obviously to ourselves, So I'll say, I'll unmute real quick and be like, hey, you do this, you do that. I need someone to do this as well. So if a group of whoever comes out of the back, this year it was the stormtroopers. I go, I need somebody listening and not part of the show, or whoever's free, go be some stormtroopers and come stumbling in. And so Crazy was always on board to do that. And I just he wouldn't throw down a lot of hey, I want to do that. He just had a good energy about him, and he slowly became the the little brother figure in the group, the youngest that really was with it. And for some reason they're always the most ace video game players ever too.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the you've shown clips this year of y'all screwing around in Phantasmophobia. Which I also have to kind of get into that because I've heard a lot of good things about that game.
You just did the same thing Mac always does. He always mixes up Phasmophobia with Phantasmagoria or whatever it's called. That game.
Or you? Oh yeah.
Phasmophobia. It's okay.
Oh yeah. Fucking, it's just they sound so similar or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
fucking
Phantasmagoraphobia. Look out! Here comes the ghost. He's gonna bite you in the ass. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, Phantasm. Here comes the leg drop from Dead Drop.
Who just went? Ah! I heard you.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. What the fuck? Oh, I had I was sitting on my keys wrong. Fucking. I hate it when I put my wrist wrong on the keyboard because then I start.
We all
hitting
took
the wrong
pictures of the
keys.
way we put our hands on our keyboards, and we all call each other animals because Bitfox has the most scraggly fucking Quado hand. Looks like War of the Worlds walking on his keyboard. Fucking big spider fingers.
Yeah, it looks like the fucking tripod walkers. Fucking about to shoot out fucking beams and shit and disintegrating people.
Just watching each other. And every time anyone would post the way they put their hands on their keyboard, everyone would go, what the fuck? Nobody's normal. Oh, so Rusey. Rusey came along because he was in the 2016. I could hear him in the background, and he talked a little bit, and he was just a show goer. And original Rusey I knew, if you can believe it, crankier than Rusey I know now. I know some of you may know Rusey as a little short-tempered, if you know the Bone Zone, he's a little short-tempered. He's a little on edge sometimes, but he was like way more so. Like we would play Dota together, which any MOBA is like you're guaranteed to be pissed off because any team game, your team's gonna be like, "What's wrong with you?" Because they're worried about themselves. They're not worried about the greater collective good. They're worried about how their feelings are hurt, not how they're like, "I'm mad. I had a bad game last game, so fuck you," and they treat you like shit because they're in a bad mood.
Believe me, that's part of the reason why I stopped playing TF2 is because I either would get on a team that didn't do shit, or I would get on a team that didn't do shit, and then they blame me for it. I'm trying my fucking ass over here.
Because TF2 is like perpetually stuck in 2013, where like Lenny Bynes are still a thing.
Yeah.
Like 2014
it's a time capsule of the early 2000s internet.
When I play it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I went back in time, dude. I feel so cool playing it.
You know, that honestly should be a fucking thing. Is like just fucking like make an update themed around time travel. Just go back and like the history of TF2. That'd be great. I mean, the game's like 13 years old now. I mean, they could probably do it. You know, it certainly would be possible. Did you see the new maps that they added this year?
I didn't yet. I haven't played.
Okay, they've added
or something.
I think they added like 4 new maps, and 2 of them are Halloween versions of other maps. They added a Halloween version of Badwater called Bloodwater, and they added a Halloween version of Upward called Hassle Castle, I think. And both of them were like really popular maps in the workshop for years and years, and now they're finally in the game, and people are like super excited or whatnot. But I was looking at those because like map design is like one of the things I've been studying with my university program and everything. It's like it's so interesting to like see how the layout of the map like stays the same, but how much it changes just by the difference in style and props and everything. I mean, you know, it's pretty much the same map, but it feels so different because of the way that they've done it now or whatnot. And it goes for pretty much almost all the TF2 maps. They're all like that, you know. But
does a really good job of like keeping games that you think shouldn't survive like alive forever.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, I think for TF2, what they really just need to do is they need to hand it off to they just need to hand it off to the community. Hand it off to Lich. Yeah, Lich knows what to do. Lich will get that heavy update out eventually.
Update the heavy. Yeah, it's like me, dude.
Yeah.
Give me the heavy update. Come on.
I'm honestly not gonna lie. I'm a Pyro main, and I was disappointed with the Pyro update. I really was, because I figured they were going to be doing more with the weapon balances and everything. Like, sure, yeah, they fixed the flamethrower being as janky as it was, but like, they didn't really do anything to address any of the individual weapons. Like, hell, they didn't even fix the extinguisher until like March of the next year. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? Like, this? Yeah, no, you should, like, we get a jetpack that we can't even, like, hardly use anyway. And then we get a gas can that's absolutely fucking useless. It's like, oh, look, I threw gas on someone and set them on fire, but look, they can touch a bottle of fucking Adderall, and there they go. Fire's out. Apparently, fucking pills can cure fire. Who knew? Who knew? You know, fucking yes. Listen. I live in Florida. All sorts of crazy shit happens here, so I always keep a bottle of Adderall on me at all times because you never know. You never know you never know when you're driving down the road and all of a sudden a 10-foot gator just leaps out of the fucking forest swamp behind you and just fucking barrels through your car being on fire and starts chopping away at you. At least you got that bottle of Adderall. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna overthink this and then take a nap. Adderall.
So yeah, like the bottom line was pretty much Rusey came to the next year's Bone Zone as I was setting up, and he just like kept in contact. I think he added me to get his signed exclusive picture, and then like I saw him in Dota once. We just sort of were like, oh hey, we didn't really say anything to each other. We were like playing a 10v10 like custom game, and like we ate shit, and it was awkward because when you see somebody in another game, you're like, oh, I gotta show them that I'm not a scrub, and then like we just died miserably, and like we didn't talk again for a while, and then it was I watched this Dota streamer called
There's been a
Jim Ben Dota, and I saw Rusy's
him.
picture in one of his videos, in one of his things, and I messaged Rusy. You can't lie to me, you're famous. And he's what? And I was like, I saw you in one of Jim's videos. He's like, oh yeah, and he's like, pals from a long time ago. Like, that's cool. And then later he approached me and was like, when I was doing the Bone Zone, and he was like, hey, so, and then we just, I don't know, we had good chemistry, we laughed about stuff. He was a little cranky, like I said, like things like would set him off. He would like he would have that same Dota problem, the same multiplayer game problem where the bad mood would carry from the previous, and then he would just start to like huff and puff and have these like, oh, I can't fucking, I'm so pissed.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Eventually I had to be like, dude, you gotta let that go. It's not fun for anyone.
Let go
like,
of your anger.
I like you as a person, but you gotta let go of the things that are upsetting you and just chill, you know? And he's like, and he was like, all right, and like thankfully he like, you know, he's eased up. He's still like he's one of the more stern, like, no, I'm right when I'm like he won't. I've told him 100 times your name is Alexer because your name is Alex.
Yeah,
and he called
almost
Elixir,
everybody
like
makes that
Elixir,
fucking
like
mistake.
It
surprises.
Dude, like,
it doesn't bug me as much as it should, but like
I tell him,
it's just like fucking.
The worst part is, and this is no. This is how I explain Rusy. I go, Rusy's main role model is his great-grandfather. So, you know, when your role model, and he's a great guy, too. Shout out to Oprah, he's the man. So, he's a great guy, but you know how you get in those, like, those elderlyisms where you're like, hey.
Oh, yeah.
This is how it is, and it's not any other way. So, Rusy's like an old man mentality where you go, this is Alexer. He goes, oh, it's nice to meet you, Alexer. And you're like, no, it's Alexer. He's like, no, I know what I said. That's it from now on. I said it the one way once, and that's it. You're like, no, you can't decide. That's how we met Nath. He called him Nath. Then I know his name is Nath because his name is Nathan, and I started calling him Nath, and I'd be like sitting in Discord, like, so
we were all making that
He'd
mistake,
go,
actually.
What? And I'd go, fuck you for making me say his name wrong. And he's like, that's his name. And I'm like, you don't get to be like, my mom doesn't say gazebo, she says gazebo, and I always correct her, and she gets mad at me, and I'm like, it is literally spelled gazebo. There's no way to.
I'm honestly not gonna lie. My grandmother would never make it on Tumblr or any other modern social media, primarily because of the fact that she can't even fucking remember what gender our cats are. Because like we have one cat that's like female, one cat that's like male, and she gets them confused almost all the fucking time.
Ambiguous, like just calling it the cat, not even giving it a gender. It's like, oh, what a good
it just keeps
you. What a good you. Just pat it on that.
Yeah. One of my cats is asleep on the right underneath my bed, right next to me right now, and he's a fucking potato, little fucking sleepy shit. Anyway, but yeah, so fucking. Yeah, no, I certainly get that though with the name or whatnot. I had a I don't know if I don't even know if she's still alive. I have no fucking idea if she's died yet or whatnot, but she's got to be old as fucking dirt now. I had a great aunt who would always and of course this is a trade secret. This is a trade secret that I'm gonna tell you, because I trust all you motherfuckers, and I suppose at this point it's time to crack open the little walnut shell. Yeah. Anyway, but my real name is Austin, and so
Dave!
I have a.
You heard him.
Yeah, Dave. My great aunt would call him. My great aunt would call me Austin Healy after the car, and she always called me that. Now she has completely lost her sanity, I think, at this point and whatnot. But the last time that I saw her, even when she was kind of starting to lose, you know, what grip that she had on it, she remembered the nickname. It's just like, hey, it's Austin Healy. And I'm like, yeah, it's Austin Healy. It's like, yeah, hey, how you doing? And it's just like, you know, fucking the names. I'm terrible normally with names. I cannot remember people's names to save my own life. It's just like I come across one of my fucking high school kids or one of the guys that I went to high school with or whatnot. I recognize his face, but I can't remember his name for shit. And they're like, oh, hey, Austin. I'm like, hey, you? I get that a lot. I can't remember names for fucking shit. It's just amazing. But yeah, oh, God. But yeah, no, so y'all have been going really strong doing the Bone Zone for years and years now. I think for 5 years. 4 seasons, technically 4.5 if you want to count last year as season 3.5. I'd count it as season 3.5. 3.25, maybe.
1.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's not quite season 4, but you know.
More like a one night special.
Yeah, it's the 2019 one night special.
2015.
Yeah, it's 2015, I think. So this year marks.
I think it's 5 years.
Yeah,
I think it was like
5 years. Yeah.
We've done 6 different years of the Bone. It's like one of those things where it's like, I think it was like if you started in January, then it would be 5 years. But since it's right near the end of the year, it makes sense that it's 6 years.
Yeah. Because it's just like because yeah, that's right. I think you did a show in 2014, didn't you?
No, we did 15, 16, 17, and now we're doing 1 in 20, so that's 6, right?
Yeah, that'd be about 6 years if you started in 2014. Yeah. So yeah, it's a long 6 years is a long fucking time. I remember 6 years ago when I was in high school and I was a spastic little shit that had very few friends. Anyway. I was a spastic shit in high school with very few friends, and Lich was over here jamming it up on his talk show. So,
Kellerman started the show just like 20s. That was it.
Yes, that's pretty much how it goes.
30s. Tell him, Skellman. Tell him how it is.
Fucking couple of old
Tell
men
him.
over here.
Y'all
will start looking.
Steve, tell him how it is to be in your early 30s. Tell him about it. Tell him how you go out there and you get the can. You gotta tell him. I told him earlier how you like.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I think I hear something. Hang on.
You'll get it next time.
Oh god. Oh god. Here comes.
Here comes the ghost.
Oh, what the fuck?
God damn it! Motherfucker, listen here, ghost of my clock. I pay you to keep the studio fucking haunting free. Fucking, what are you even good for?